welcome back to Sunday Brunch Live. That was Sophie Ellis-Bextor with Youngblood, and Sophie will be on next week, which I'm looking forward to because I like her a lot. She's a lovely lady. Also, the Vamps. I know her husband very well as well.
Sorry. Excuse me. I apologise.
Still to come this morning, the Vamps are performing their latest single. There they are, and excuse me, Vamps, Helen Green has tweeted in saying, can you please ask the Vamps to tell my daughter Emily to get up and empty the dishwasher? She might listen to you. Could you ask Emily to do that, please?
Empty the dishwasher, Emily, come on.
There you go. Emily will be really embarrassed at home now, which is exciting. Yeah. Oh, we got some exciting
we've got happy facts. Yeah,
okay.
It's Blue Monday tomorrow, so we have our final happy fact of the day. There is a spider called the Theridion grallator, also known as the happy face spider, and it looks like this.
That looks very happy. That spider looks extremely happy. Is it poisonous? Can that kill us, Simon? Probably.
Yes.
Kills you with a smile. Craig from Clapham is happy when he sees his bodybuilding competition pictures.
We all are.
Oh, yes! I love that. That's Simon and I are determined to get like that this year.
Really?
Oh, yes.
I go bigger on the shoulders, though, still.
Yeah, he could do a bit of work there. Yeah. Slightly off skew as well, his body. Tony from Birmingham loves this pic of her daughter Lily Bell dressed as Princess Leia. Oh,
that's a great
That is
pic.
brilliant.
Yeah. That makes me very happy. That is
brilliant.
Yeah.
And James is happy on top of this mountain in the Canadian Rockies. Oh, that's great. That is really good above the clouds. Now, Vic, it's your birthday on Thursday. So we decided to get you a present before your birthday. And this is your present.
Well, I've noticed this.
I don't know what it is, but apparently you do and want it.
It's a tiny lathe. No, it's an apple corer.
How does it work?
I don't know. I've always fancied one, but I think you put the apple on there, and then...
And I think you twist it.
And then you've got to apply this tool here. Somehow. There, right?
Oh,
and there you go.
Look at that!
And how many hours of pleasure am I looking forward to? Oh, it's stopped halfway through.
Oh, I tell you why.
Oh, because it.
That's because.
Strudel.
Beautiful, though, isn't it?
Strudel's it. Oh, look at that! Oh! It turns it into a. What do you call it? What are the things that go down the stairs?
Well,
a slinky.
I wish it was my birthday.
Thank you very much for that. I've always wanted one of them.
That is brilliant.
Well,
I do like that.
You're a lucky lad, John.
We've got two, so
though.
you can have one, Bob, even though it's not your birthday, because you've been a good boy. That's what they say in the gallery. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the toilet on my own.
But you see this effect here? How it does this? Bob does that. He just puts an apple in his pocket and gyrates it, and it comes out. No one knows how he does it.
Before we start cooking, we had the picture before of the ice cream cycle, and Marty from Limerick got back in touch and said the ice cream lasts for 7 hours in his bike. So there you go. There he is. So if you see him around, he's got 7 hours, the ice cream will still be fantastic.
You like that? I don't know. I don't know.
I can see the peeling bit. Seems almost hold hat. You can see that.
It's extraordinary.
It's
do you think you'll do a potato as well?
You think?
Of course it will, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
I want to experiment with this.
Yeah.
Endlessly.
Look at it's funny. Look at us all. We're all like, it moves, things happen. It's
right,
great.
we'll try and cook this before the end of the show. We're going to do a chocolate stout cake for your birthday, Vic. So we've got flour, we've got baking powder, we've got bicarb, we've got some cocoa powder, some stout, whatever your brand that you like. Then we've got some chocolate chips, some eggs. Then with it, we're going to serve some coffee mascarpone cream. So mascarpone, coffee, icing, sugar. In there, in front of you, Vic, you've got some sugar and butter, dark brown sugar, and some butter that's mixed together. First job. Crack in the 2 eggs, give those a bit of a whisk up.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Something like that.
Nice.
Give it a whisk, did you say?
Give that a whisk up, yeah. And so, the more you do it, then the lighter the cake is going to be.
It's no apple peeler, that gizmo, is it?
No.
The electricity bit makes it a bit boring.
No, it's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The presence of electric equals dough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there he goes, there.
Yeah, look.
See, but now it's getting exciting. Now that we're getting that volume on the eggs, all of a sudden...
Is that done?
It's a bit... That does, yeah.
Good enough, isn't it?
Yeah. If you whisk it for a good kind of 5 minutes, then you'll get more volume, and that's kind of what we want, really. So then, basically, standard kind of way of kind of doing cakes. We'll chuck in. If you chuck in the stout.
All
next,
of it,
please, Bob.
Simon?
Yeah, all of it in. And it looks as if there's too much. So what we want this to be a cake that's quite soft in the middle.
What sort of
you don't want it to be
stout's
dry. It's what?
What sort of stout is it?
I'm not sure. I think it's a generic brand, I'm being told in my ear.
Do you know what a
we
milk
don't mention
stout
any
is?
brand.
Milk stout? You know
A milk stout, yeah, but whatever you fancy.
What is a milk stout?
It's made using some of the milk solids that actually help to clear it.
You know everything, don't you?
No, I wish I did. Not as much as Rebecca. Rebecca impressed me before when you kind of asked her a question. Right, so give that a bit of a beat together. Now, it looks as if it's kind of curdled, that's fine. Quite often happens with cake mixes, it's fine. And then, Bob, chuck in all of those.
Just at once.
Everything in.
It just seems like it's curdled.
Yeah, but
there's still a future for it, yeah?
the magic of science now means...
All of this?
All of it in, yeah. Everything in. The magic of science.
Do you want to get back in with your gizmo again?
I don't know, should I?
No more gizmo than that.
No, we don't want gizmo. We want by hand. I'll put the baking powder and the bicarb in as well, Bob.
No more electricity there.
And then finally fold in the chocolate chips. So, you know, when you're making a cake, you just want to combine it till it's just done.
Vic, you love cooking, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
What have you been doing recently? What's your new signature dish?
What am I going to... No, I'm going to do... what am I going to do this... Well, today I'm doing rack of lamb with some... with barley and carrots.
Pretty good.
That's your two mates, isn't it?
Yeah. They're coming up, a couple of clowns.
I'm happy with that.
I'm going to do haslet this week.
Haslet?
Yeah. Nice bit of haslet. It's just a meatloaf, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is haslet?
It's a meatloaf, really.
Yeah.
It's just the cheapest thing you can get at the counter, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's the thing that you're not quite sure what it is. It's kind of sort of grey-looking meat. It's actually quite tasty, isn't it? It's just
It's
very
nice, yeah.
It's probably the only food that is actually designed to be grey. Can you think of another?
Chitterlings.
But anyway,
Do you know you ever do chitterlings?
What's chitterling?
it's lungs and...
It's not. It's the intestine of a pig. But you've got to really clean them.
Well, you've really sold me there, Jim.
Yeah, I was going to say, then spoon all that into the case like that. OK, so what you've got is you've got a big, thick, loopy cake. All right, and we've got the chocolate chips in there, we've got the stout in there. If you didn't want to do it with stout, if you want to kind of do it without, then you can actually make it with fizzy cola. Works in the same way.
Yeah, and a bit of beetroot.
Yeah.
Beetroot, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good in there.
Yeah.
Now, you do like painting as well, you do like your art. You brought in some pictures for yourself.
Well, because you said it was, what do you call it, Blue Monday.
Yeah.
There's
Let me get the apple out of the way.
Thank you.
I've got several. I bought some of the more cheery ones.
All right, OK.
Have you seen that one?
That's
St Christopher, that one.
St Christopher.
Oh, look here, look. It's Hayley and Roy. You know.
That's nice and cheery.
That's hanging up in House of Fools, that. And this one, you see this here? We have that hanging up in the House of Fools.
That's
Look,
great.
you remember Follow the Rainbow?
Yeah.
You always need to follow the rainbow, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't chase rainbows.
Just follow them.
Follow them,
I did
yeah.
that. My daughter, I saw that she was 7, and Lizzie, she looked at it and she said, "Dad, you are an amazing artist." And she was telling the truth.
OK, so that goes in the oven, we kind of cook that. Then with it, you just want something to lift it, rather than just doing a bit of cream. So, Mr. Mortimer, if you wouldn't mind, if you'd like to put all the mascarpone into there.
Yes.
And then all of that icing sugar, and probably half of that coffee, and then just gently mix them together.
Thank you. I'm allergic to something round here. Could it be you? I think there may be some flowers floating around in the air. I tend to get that the older I get. I tend to sneeze a lot more. Is it flour? Flour drifting around?
Could be.
What's this in here?
Mascarpone. I don't know anyone who's allergic to mascarpone or has an allergy to mascarpone that makes them sneeze.
Sure, someone has.
It looks great.
So what are you putting there?
So mascarpone, coffee and icing sugar, and you can really kind of beat that. You could do it with cream. It's just because what we've got with the cake is very sweet, and there's something quite nice then about having a creaminess that isn't quite so sweet. So the mascarpone with a bit of cheese gives us that delicious quality.
And what's this here? I missed that.
Just a bit of espresso. There's a strong coffee, so it lifts it. All right. So once the cake is cooked, this is what we get. Okay. So what you have, I think this is a cake that you'd have with a brew rather than kind of, you know, as a dessert. You know, this with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea is what you want it, because what you get in the middle is almost that sort of brownie consistency. So you've got that lovely soft fudginess. Yeah.
Like a brownie, innit?
Yeah.
You see, it's dropped a bit in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's meant to.
You know, is it supposed to drop like that?
Yeah, it is.
What do you do? Do you fill that in nicely?
It is. You'll sort of see the recipe on the website, it says, and make sure that it drops ever so slightly in the middle. And then we pop on a little bit of our coffee mascarpone. We dust with a little bit.
Do you ever do any cooking, baking?
No, I don't. I don't do any. Just, you know, open a tin. I love tinned salmon. So, that's about the extent of it, really.
Tin salmon. OK, we need more portions of that, really.
There you go. I should cut some more as you have a little taste. So what you get is you get that lovely sort of fudgy quality in the middle, and then the stout just gives a nice bit of depth to it.
What do we think of that?
That's lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Taste the stout. You can actually taste the stout.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I mean, if you taste
Pardon
the
me,
stout.
sir.
Yeah.
It's nice.
There we go. And let's have a...
That's nice.
That's delicious. That wouldn't work with Coke.
Yeah, it would. You get a different flavour. What I'm thinking is, if you're going to make it for your kids, then, you know, if they don't like that kind of that boozy flavour, they get a sticky caramel, you know, with cola.
I made a Christmas cake this year, and I fed it with a whole bottle of cherry brandy.
Was it brilliant?
Yeah. I can't remember. No, it's great. It just disappears. The alcohol disappears into the cake somewhere because it's a whole bottle.
Yeah.
So where's it go?
And listen, for all of Simon's recipes today, head to our Sunday Brunch scrapbook, channel4.com/Sunday Brunch. What do we all think? Is it nice? Right. OK, good. Now, thanks to all of our guests on today's show, the Vamps, Mira, Sam, Vic and Bob. Joining us next Sunday are comedian Nick Helm, rapper Tiny Temper, television presenter Michaela